Today, I'm going to tell you a story that will give you chills. It's not about an ordinary thing, but about a paranormal entity so terrifying that even speaking its name can summon it. Its name is Gangan Masani. Gangan Masani is known as the queen of the dark magic world. Wherever she goes, destruction follows. If she senses any weakness in you, she possesses your body, and not even the strongest exorcist can help you escape her grip. This incident happened to a poor family in Bihar. A man named Ashok lived with his wife, Manesha, and their 2 children. He was the sole breadwinner of the family and worked at a small grocery store. One day, a theft occurred at the shop. Without any evidence, the shop owner blamed Ashok and fired him. Ashok pleaded and tried to prove his innocence, but no one believed him. Humiliated and helpless, Ashok returned home. The family started struggling even more. They had no income, and often the children went to bed hungry. Manisha tried to find work, but nothing worked out. Meanwhile, Ashok was filled with anger and despair. One night, Ashok was sitting in a nearby forest with his friends, drinking alcohol. He shared his sorrow with them. His friend Rameshin suggested, "Your boss did you wrong. You should take revenge. There's a tantric Baba nearby who can summon Gangan Masani. She will ruin your boss's life." Ashok was initially hesitant, but after Ramesh insisted, he agreed to meet the tantric Baba. At midnight, Ashok and Ramesh visited the Baba. Ashok explained his situation, and the Baba said, "Your boss has wronged you. I will summon Gangan Masani to teach him a lesson. He will be destroyed, but for this, you must pay me a fee." Ashok didn't have any money, but he promised to pay later. The Baba performed a ritual, chanted some mantras, and summoned Gangan Masani. The Baba said, "Your revenge will now begin." Ashok was relieved and returned home. But soon strange things started happening in his house. His children fell sick, and black marks appeared on their bodies. Their eyes gleamed unnaturally, and they stopped talking. At night, Ashok would wake up to find his children standing by his bed, staring at him. Their gaze was so intense that Ashok felt as though something else had taken over their bodies. Terrified, Ashok confided in Ramesh. Ramesh asked, "Did you pay the Baba his fee?" Ashok replied, "No, I had no money." Ramesh exclaimed, "That's your mistake. Tantric practitioners are quick to get offended, especially when dealing with something as powerful as Gangan Masani. The Baba must have sent her to your house instead." Ramesh borrowed some money and gave it to Ashok. He told him to pay the Baba immediately. Ashok went to the Baba and handed him the fee. The Baba, visibly angry, said, "When you didn't pay me, I sent Gangan Masani to your home. But now that you've paid, I will call her back." After that, Ashok's home returned to normal. His children recovered, and the eerie presence vanished. However, from afar, Ashok noticed that his boss's life had taken a terrible turn. The shop had burned down, and the family was in ruins. Ashok felt satisfied that his revenge was complete. But this story comes with a lesson. Stay away from dark magic in the world of Tantra. It might seem fascinating, but it's incredibly dangerous. It can destroy not only your enemies, but also you and your loved ones. So always stay cautious. Gangan Masani's story is something to hear about, not to experience.